everybody, cobradvs here, and it's been a long time since I've done a pickups video, but you know, it's kind of worth it because I got, to borrow in television dude's lingo here, some pretty epic pickups. He says epic a lot, but so these are pretty insane, some pretty cool stuff. Three things on this in this thing. Okay, let's say four. Four games in here I've been after for a very long time. I got a wide range here. Genesis, Super Nintendo, NES, and some modern stuff actually. Let's go ahead and get the modern stuff out of the way, and we'll venture backwards. So let's start with Wii. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Wii games. 7 Wii games actually. Now the first one, no particular order. This is just one that was really cheap. I decided I would give it a try. It's Metroid Other M. Haven't played it yet. As you can see, I paid $9.99. I thought that was a great deal for a new game. So I haven't played it yet, but I found it interesting. It's made by Team Ninja, who makes the Ninja Gaiden games. I thought that was cool. I've heard mixed things on this, so we'll see how it is. Alright, next is one that I've really been wanting ever since it was announced and, of course, released. It's The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. This is an excellent game. It's got the Symphony CD, which is a bunch of Zelda music, and then the game, of course. My only problem with this, you need the Wii Motion Plus controller. I didn't have one, so I had to get one, but... Alright, actually I'm borrowing one. It's not even mine. Alright, next two were pawn shop pickups. I think this one was $8, and the other one I got with some other stuff that I already don't have anymore, so I don't really know the price, but it was about $8. So, the first one is Ghostbusters, the video game for the Wii. Complete, of course. I've heard this one is different than the other ones on the 360 and the PS3, and I've actually heard it's better. So, I haven't played it yet, though. I've been pretty busy with other stuff, other games, and things like that. Alright, the other one, I know Intellivision Dude's really been enjoying this game lately, the PS2 version. I have the Wii version, Okami. Also complete. Very fun game. Very, very good game. Alright, these are actually games I got from Skoog Gaming a very, very long time ago. Two that I've been wanting. The first one is Kirby's Epic Yarn. Complete in box. Haven't played it yet, actually. Been playing other stuff like Zelda. And this one I actually have played. Metroid Prime Trilogy. It's complete. I didn't buy it complete. It was missing the manual, but I was able to find a manual at a decent price, and I went ahead and got it, so it's all there. This is an excellent game. Nice tin case it comes in. It's got a slipcover too. Okay. Alright, next we're going to go back a generation and start with just one GameCube game real quick. This is a game I've been after for a while. I've played it and I've beat it. I've really enjoyed it. I've played it and beat it before, and I've never actually owned my own copy, but now I do. It's Super Mario Sunshine. Complete in the box. Case, box, whatever. Okay, these next two are movie licensed games, actually, and they're both very decent. They're above par. They're actually pretty good games. The first one, it's after one of my favorite horror movies of all time, The Thing, on the Xbox. No manual, unfortunately, but, you know, that's alright. It's not a huge deal, I guess. It's a pretty cheap game, actually, but it's actually pretty good. It's made by Konami, which is interesting. I might have to do a video on this game. Very cool game. Maximum RD might like it, because it's sort of a survival horror type game. And I know he's into those. So this next one is actually a pretty rare Xbox game. It goes for quite a bit of money, around $80 sometimes. And it is Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. This one is complete, thankfully. Very nice condition. I have played this. It's like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but with dinosaurs. This is also on the PlayStation 2 and the PC. I'm pretty sure that the PlayStation 2 version is the cheapest, though it's still not a cheap game. I think you can get around $25 for a complete copy. Okay, these next three games I got from Kefka14. I asked him if he had any Xbox games for sale. He had a few. So I got a few. The first one is Intellivision Lives. You know, I just got this for the fact of having it. You know, I thought it was pretty cool. You can play some pretty rare games on here, complete. You can play what is it? Spiker Super Pro Volleyball, which is the rarest in television game, and Stadium Mud Buggies, which is also a very rare game. You have Body Slam Pro Wrestling. So it's a cool opportunity to play some pretty rare in television games that I've never played. And I haven't played this yet. I don't even know if this works in my Xbox. My Xbox is real finicky about the original Xbox games. The Thing does work. Jurassic Park doesn't, actually. It works in my brother's older Xbox 360, but it doesn't work in mine, which is still the old model, but it's the Elite, but it's the older Elite. Whatever. Alright, this next one's interesting because it's a game that it's an excellent game for the 360 and it's on the original Xbox and it's on the PC. Doom 3. Now, I have Doom 3 already, and I have the collector's edition. When he told me he had this game, I asked him if it was the collector's edition. He said, "Well, it's weird because the case isn't, but the disc is." Okay, well, my disc, it's not scratched. My disc isn't, but it's, I don't know, there's something on it, and I don't know what it is, and I can't get it off. So I went ahead and got this. His disc is much nicer. So now I have a working collector's edition and a non-working collector's edition and a standard box. It's a mess. Alright, the last one, and the one I'm most excited about, is a remake of an N64 game, and that probably gave it away right there. Conquer Live and Reloaded. Played about a half hour, 45 minutes of this. So far, so good. I don't know if I'll ever go through it all. I know I probably should. It's kind of a classic, but we'll see. Alright, so I did skip over a Wii game. It's a new one. Just came out not too long ago. And it's an excellent game. It's what's been taking up the majority of my time. And I suggest anybody who owns a Wii and likes RPGs to get this. You may have already figured it out. It's Xenoblade Chronicles. Obviously, it's complete. Disc is in my Wii, actually. And it is an excellent game. And since I pre-ordered it, I was able to get the art book as well, which is actually turning out to be somewhat expensive already. I think these are selling for around 25 bucks or more already. I expect this game to be worth a lot. Kind of be a rare game in the future. That's just an expectation of mine. But this is an excellent RPG. If you like RPGs, even if you don't like RPGs that much, you're not much into them, this is fun. I'm not a huge RPG player, and I'm having a lot of fun with this. Okay, next is all old school stuff. Put this away over here. Alright, what do we want to start with? We'll start with NES. We'll go with the, the less thrilling to the more thrilling. I got some pretty rare NES games here, actually. We'll start with the more common ones. The first one I haven't played yet, but I just got it because it was really cheap. It's City Connection by Jaleco. I think I heard that this game was okay, but I haven't played it yet. Next is a movie game, and it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. The Genesis version is good, but this one sucks. Alien 3. Not very good. Not very good at all. It's kind of like, it is like the port of the Genesis version. It's just bad, though. This one's also a movie game. I haven't played it yet. It's Platoon. I actually tried playing this, and I couldn't get it to go. Couldn't get it to work. Maybe I'll just give it some more cleaning, but I couldn't get that one to work. I doubt I'm missing out on too much, though. This next one, I haven't played it yet either, but I've heard it's pretty good. I actually heard this game was made by Rare. But developed or published by Acclaim, and it's Wizards and Warriors. I think this is the one that was made by Rare, but published by Acclaim. I'm pretty sure. Alright, we'll save those three. This one was at a pawn shop. It's a somewhat expensive game, about 15 or so. I got it for $3. It's Shadow of the Ninja. This is actually a pretty cool game. It's a lot like Ninja Gaiden, sort of. So if you like Ninja Gaiden, I'd go ahead and give this a shot. It's a pretty cool game. Made by Natsume, which a lot of their games are kind of uncommon. So if you see one of their games, I'd recommend getting it. And they're usually pretty decent. Okay, this next one is actually pretty rare, and at the time of buying it, there was only one of them on eBay, and it sold for like 40 bucks. I got it for 30. And, that's not too bad, but I don't know. I might just resell this. I don't have any plans of playing it yet. It's wait a minute. This isn't the right one. Romance of the Three Kingdoms. That's not the right one. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I found it. It was just it was in this box over here. I don't know if you can see it, but all right. It looks a lot like Romance of the Three Kingdoms. The title does. It's Bandit Kings of Ancient China. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty expensive game. I didn't pay too much for it. Again, I might resell this. I don't know. I really don't have any plans of playing it. I just got it because it's kind of rare. So, we'll see. But anyway, I got that. Okay. Alright, this next game is a rare game. A rare black box game. Kind of rare. I think it might be the most expensive. It's either this or Stack Up. It's either this or Stack Up. And I got it for $10, which I thought was a nice deal. It's Donkey Kong Jr. Math. For $10, that's a good deal. This game's like $40 usually. Maybe a little less, but usually it's around 40. So happy to get that. I really don't plan on playing Math. I don't really feel like doing more math than I have to. Okay, so here's some, there's one game in here that's really good. We'll save that one for last. But I saw a lot of NES games, plus an NES, on eBay, or on Craigslist, local Craigslist, and you know, there was a game in there that instantly caught my eye. There was a lot of common games like RC Pro-Am, Mario 3, Mario Brothers Duck Hunt, Zelda was in there. But there was one game that I wanted, so I ended up buying the whole lot for $60. I sold it minus 4 games that I wanted for $60. So it didn't cost me a thing. Okay, and I kept these 4 games. Alright, we'll just start with the shittiest one, and it's Athena on the NES. I don't know why I wanted this. It's just, I don't know, SNK. I've never seen it before. This one I have the first, don't have the second, so I decided to get it. Akari Warriors 2, Victory Road. And last and certainly not least, of the 3 common ones, is POW, Prisoners of War. POW, Prisoners of War. This is sort of like a beat 'em up, I think. It looks okay. So I kept that one. And here's the rare one. I actually couldn't believe this was in there. This game usually costs just shy of $60 loose, so I was happy to get it. And it completes a collection of this series on the NES for me, and it's Contra Force. Yeah, I couldn't believe this was in there, but I'm really happy it was, because now I have this. To get it boxed would be great, but I you know, that's going to cost a lot of money, or I'm going to have to get really lucky. So I didn't even bother complaining about getting it loose. So I'm super excited about that. There was some marker on the side, and I'm in the process of getting it off. It's really close to coming off. So it'll be in very good shape once that's done. Okay, a couple of cheaper boxed Super Nintendo games before we got 4 more games to show you. This one I got, I think it was like $2 at the game store, but it's in pretty decent shape, and I've heard it's alright. Skins game. It's called the IREM Skins game. IREM is who makes it, IREM, however you want to say it. Haven't played it. Looks halfway decent, and it's boxed, so I figured for $2. I think this one was like 3 or 4, but it's in really good shape, so I got it. It's Space Invaders. Looks basically to be just like the original Space Invaders. Not too much different, but it was cheap and boxed, so I got it. Okay, these last 2 games, one I've been after for a very long time, and one I've been after recently. This one will help me with Quest for the Best Movie Game, because I want to try it out. It's Batman on the Genesis. I have the NES version. This is the Genesis version. Played a little bit of it. I'll save my opinions for when I do a video on it. But this one's actually kind of, it's not expensive, but it's not cheap. It's usually around $20 or a little less. This is complete. I got mine from Nintendo Age for that game, and I got along with this game I've been after for a very long time, Castlevania Bloodlines. Now, unfortunately, it's not complete, so I'm really, really looking for a manual. If somebody has a manual, please let me know. Really want one, preferably the color manual. There's a black and white one. Really would like the color one. But this is a very good game. I don't think it's as good as Castlevania 4. The controls are a little stiff on it, but it plays a lot like the NES series does, but it's a little more violent and dark. So this is a cool game. This is a really cool game. So if you have this, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I recommend you get it. Okay, and that's it. I mean, there was like 25, 30 games I just showed you. So yeah, it's been a while since I've done a pickups video, and I think it shows, because I got some pretty great stuff. My most excited thing is probably Contra Force, because that's just awesome. So, So alright, that's everything, guys. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out my Quest for the Best Movie Game series, and Rattlecast, of course, the Sega versus Nintendo, all my other videos that I'm putting out, please, besides just pickups videos. So until then, guys, see you next time.